There we go. Here's the Nether core reactor actually working. This brings back so much nostalgia. What's up, agents? Zero here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be looking at a command block creation. Today we're going to be taking a look at a working Nether core reactor. Now, this is what the machine itself actually looks like. So it's kind of big, and it actually is pretty cool with the way it works, because I did do some testing to see how to actually get to work in the first place. It's actually kind of cool. So a little bit of backstory on this machine, because this machine actually does need a little bit of backstory. So back a long time ago in this game, back before it was known as Bedrock Edition, back when it was still known as Pocket Edition, we did not actually have the Nether. The closest thing that we had to the Nether was the Nether core reactor. What the Nether core reactor was is that it was a combination of a block and a block structure similar to that of the beacon and the brand new conduit that we just got in 1.5, where you would craft a certain block and then create a certain block structure. As you'd expect, that's kind of why I said what I said. And then it would end up spawning in a tower of Netherrack, and then it would spawn in a zombie pigmen and drop a whole bunch of items that you would ordinarily only be able to get from the Nether. But then when they updated the game and added the Nether dimension itself, they got rid of the actual Nether core reactor itself, so we no longer actually need it. But this does bring back quite a bit of nostalgia, because even though I was a YouTuber after the Nether was already implemented, I do remember playing this game back during the days of the Nether core reactor. And I should probably go ahead and mention, I'm not going to say who made this, because I'm afraid I don't know how to pronounce it, but there will be the person's name who made this on screen. So that is the person who made this. Huge shout out to him. Unfortunately, there is no social links for me to go ahead and provide in the description, so I do apologize on that, but that is the person who made it. Again, I don't know how to pronounce their name, but yeah, that's who made it. So let's go ahead and get started. So all I have to do is press this button, and it's going to give me absolutely everything I need in order to get this started. It's got it gave me a few armor stands, it gave me some name tags, and it gave me a book, which this book will tell me exactly how everything is going to end up working. So the first thing I need to do is I need to figure out how to make the actual Nether core reactor itself. So I need 6 iron and 3 diamonds, and I need to name an armor stand core creator and create a pattern like that. So I need 6 iron and 1 diamond. So if I go ahead and make let's see, what was it that I need to spawn in again? I completely forgot already. I need core creator. Okay, so if I go ahead and spawn this in and I name it core creator. Okay, so there is the core creator. Now what I need to do is I need to get myself some iron and some diamonds. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 1 2 3. Now I'm not 100% sure this is actually what the crafting recipe was back during the days that the Nether core reactor was actually active. I think it was a completely different recipe, but once I make this, yeah, it gives me a Nether core reactor, and this is what it looks like. Now let's go ahead and consult the guide again and see what it wants me to do next. Okay, so the pattern maker. Place an armor stand and rename it pattern maker. You need 4 gold blocks, 12 cobblestone, and 1 core. Okay, so I pretty much have everything I need in order to spawn this in. I just need the crafting ingredients, which that shouldn't be too big of a problem. So I need to name an armor stand pattern maker. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and put that up. And now what I need to do is I need to go into the creative menu. I need to get myself 12 cobblestone. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 1 2 3 4 gold blocks, and that should be absolutely everything. So if I go ahead and place the Nether core reactor in there, and then I need to place them in a pattern like this, and then the 4 gold blocks around like this. And yeah, there we go. That creates the actual nether core reactor, and it appears to be missing some blocks from what I remember the actual core reactor being like, but you know what? I'm assuming it's going to still work. Alright, so that is the actual nether core reactor itself. Let's take a look around the machine and see if, yeah, it is actually missing a few blocks from the actual pattern itself. It's not really too big of a deal, but I'm assuming it should at least still work. That's what my assumption is, and I need to open up the book one last time and activate the core after the pattern is created. Place the armor stand, rename it core activator, and then the system should be activated. Alright, so there we go, and let's go ahead and summon this thing right here and create core reactor, and there we go. Here's the nether core reactor actually working. This brings back so much nostalgia. Alright, so here's how this nether core reactor worked back in the day. So it would do something along these lines, and it would create a massive tower of netherrack. It would spawn in zombie pigmen, and then around the area it would also spawn in different items that you would normally get from being in the nether. It gives you blaze rods, magma cream, gas tears, glowstone, gold nuggets, which are kind of hard to get if you're scared of zombie pigmen attacking you, and then obviously nether quartz. And this is, like I said, how you got all of your nether materials back in the day. And if I remember correctly, I could be completely wrong about this, but if I remember back in the day, these zombie pigmen were 100% hostile back when the nether core reactor was actually still a thing. The fact that they are now actually supposed to be neutral now, it actually makes a lot of sense. I don't actually know if these guys are hostile right now. I don't want to go into survival mode and test it, but yeah, this actually can, I'm not mistaken, it can actually be done in survival mode, because if I remember correctly, yeah, the creator went ahead and put down some shulker boxes, which gives us a bunch of materials for us to actually use to try to survive inside of the nether tower. That is technically what they were called back in the day, are nether towers, and I do know for a fact there was a limit to how long this would last. However, as far as this command block creation is concerned, I think it just goes on indefinitely. I'm not 100% sure about that. But this is a really cool idea to get this actually to work in command blocks. I'm not entirely sure how the creator actually got it to work in the first place, but the fact that they actually did get it to work is absolutely incredible. I do really like this a lot. Anyway, with that out of the way, I think this is actually a good place for me to go ahead and end off the video. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more, make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This has been Juice. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.